Hello everyone, welcome back. This is episode 105 of my LOTRO Loremaster Let's Play. I'm Cithryth, and we're still in Moria, of course. Not surprising. We've got a long way to go. Today, I am working on some more quests from Dolvenview. Last time, I showed you a big egg, and it was pretty cool. Now, we are going to be clearing some rubble, killing some deep claws, planting a cool banner, I guess. That's pretty cool. So yeah, reminder, the Harvest Festival is still going on right now. I don't know when it ends, but usually festivals last about 2 weeks. And it started last week, so probably got about another week and a half-ish. So, if there's things you want, go do them, because you'll have to wait a year, otherwise. And you probably don't want to do that, so yeah, go do the things that you want to do now. Because I said so. Since we're in Moria, I was thinking about this, while starting to get the recording ready, and the building we just passed, you might have noticed some text flash on the screen saying that it was the cooling chamber that we were passing. And I was thinking about it, something we don't really see pretty much anywhere else in LOTRO, except for here in Moria. We see a lot of industrial stuff here in Moria. Not like Industrial Revolution kind of stuff, I mean, but just the real, we see a lot of forges here, we see like the cooling chamber, we see a lot of just kind of utility stuff that we don't see in other places in Middle-earth. I mean, sure, we see forges, and I'm sure we see like gutters and stuff in other places in Middle-earth, but not to the extent that you see them here in Moria. Like, there's the whole waterworks section of Moria, and it's very utilitarian, because obviously like the water is used throughout Moria, and like there's all these wheel and pump systems, and it's a huge kind of industrial machination that we see in Moria, and it's a very unique aspect that we don't see anywhere else. So I thought I'd point that out. Obviously, we'll continue to point that out as we see more of it, especially in the waterworks. It's pretty cool. We get a really wide variety of stuff in Moria. We get like the utilitarian kind of industrial stuff like waterworks. We get some real pretty artisan type stuff like in the gardens, which is one of my favorite places in Moria. And then we get some just plain weird, kind of mystical, I guess-ish places like Foundations of Stone, where it's just weird stuff. So Moria has quite a bit of diversity. Which is not, well, I guess, you wouldn't really expect it. Because you think, oh, it's just a big, giant, dugout, pit, mine thing. But there's a lot going on in Moria. You have discovered the Lonely Span. This is a really cool view. Like, you come from this really narrow, like, the tunnel narrows down, you come in and, like, all you can see are these dwarf heads in the darkness. It looks really, really cool, I think. They did a good job with this. Again, it'd be better if they had updated the textures when they redid Moria, but they weren't, in the texture updating business, I guess, when they revamped Moria. I know with the new revamps, like North Downs, Misty Mountains and stuff, they updated some textures, but not all of them, and obviously when they did this zone, it wasn't on the agenda. It kind of all started when they revamped Breeland. However, unfortunately, or Bree Town specifically, not Breeland. Unfortunately, the developer who took on the Bree Town revamp no longer works for Turbine, which is really unfortunate because he actually took his own personal time after all of his like assigned projects and stuff to revamp Bree, and so that was pretty cool. I'm sure I've mentioned that before on the show, but I mean, I'm at episode 105. At this point, I surely am gonna be repeating stuff. I apologize, but that's just the way it is. Hopefully I don't repeat myself too much. Obviously, that wouldn't be fun for anyone. Okay, so something I guess I kind of forgot to do, was identify this Loremaster book that I got. So, yeah, I should probably do that. This is the Loremaster book that I received from that epic book quest. So let's see what we get. We get target resistance for fire skills, target resistance for debuffing skills, and target resistance for damaging skills. And you know, minus target resistance, of course. Seems while questing I also picked up a new Loremaster staff. The thing though is the legendary item you get from the epic book quest is going to be better than pretty much anything you can pick up. For like quite a few levels, like at least till like 55 or something. So I'm not gonna bother. Also because I hate legendary items and all that stuff. Although there's apparently a change in the legendary item system coming. We're gonna be able to imbue legendary items, and it's a step towards making legendary items actually grow with you like they were supposed to originally. So I wouldn't say I'm optimistic. I'm eyeing that impending update with caution. But I mean, we'll have to see. Let's see. So I have to reforge my staff. I'm gonna refund the points I spent on it so far, just because why not? So when you reforge something, you can add a legacy. So what am I gonna do? I want test of will damage or lightning storm base damage. Well, I've been thinking about going back to Redline and out of Animal Keeper of Animals, whatever. Because while I enjoy having my links be even more superpowered, I kind of miss Lightning Storm a lot, so I think I might go back to Redline. In which case, I am going to pick Lightning Storm base damage, even though it's only a tier 2 legacy. I'm going to do it. So, yeah. Okay, so I got my legendary items all set up. I switched back to, Master of Nature's Fury, Redline. Got my liquid fire sticky gourd thing back, which is pretty cool. Got my lightning storm. Oh, did I lose lightning storm? Yeah, I did. Didn't I? Yeah, I did. Anyway. So yeah, and then I got my book set up. I had a item experience rune in my inventory, so I decided to use it on my Loremaster book, so it's up to level 26 out of 60. So that's pretty cool. I also noticed on my staff that picking Lightning Storm base damage is a good idea, because I have Lightning Storm base damage, and I already have Lightning Skills critical rating. So I can super duper... Oops, nope, I do not want to buy now. I always do that. This is really close to the close button. I don't like it. Anyway, what do we have to do now? We have to find Wigfist. Wigfast. Wigfist would be a pretty good name, though. Some of the dwarves have really weird names, but I don't think there's any dwarves named Wigfist. But Wigfast is pretty funny as well. Some of the dwarf names are weird. One thing I remember about when I very first got into Moria, one of the first things I remember is, well, first of all, it was super busy and crowded because everybody was questing in Moria. It was packed. There was people everywhere. It was insane. But one of the things I remember was that right over here there was a elven breastplate, or at least it looked elven. And I think it's somewhere else in Moria. I think we might have actually come across it before already. I don't know. It's hard to remember things. But there's like a elven breastplate over here, and like you clicked it, and you got a quest. And I was like, whoa, that's so cool. And I was like, oh wow, this is so cool. And I remember thinking how detail oriented it was that they included like just this random breastplate on the ground. Because when you think about it, like Moria wasn't really... I can't imagine it had a very orderly evacuation. It was probably pretty, hectic. I feel like there should be more stuff laying around. Though I guess there's been orcs laying around and stealing everything. But still, I thought it was interesting that they, had a breastplate laying on the ground that you could be like, oh yeah, I should look into this, find who owned it. It was a good kind of tie back to the fact that this world, like, Middle-earth is a history. It is not just like a story. There's a whole world and history surrounding it. And I thought that was a good kind of reminder of that. So now I have to kill goblins. Yay, goblins. And destroy their food stores. I should also probably get my links out. That might be a good idea. Like, I'm doing pretty good DPS now again. But links definitely always helps. Whether I'm in the Animal Keeper line or not. Quest item. Servant of the White Hand. Alright, so yeah, we have to defeat the big bad White Hand Lieutenant that's in here, which is good. We can just kind of deal with him while we're in here anyway. Because you know I'm not a fan of having to go back and forth between quest hubs and where you're supposed to complete the quests. I seem to have maybe bitten off a little bit more than I can chew. I've got 2 goblins and the White Hand Lieutenant here. But luckily I've got improved sticky gourd. And, oh, I'm silenced now. That's not great. But hopefully soon I can use my lightning storm. Yeah, here we go. Oh, gosh. Oh, they all died before I could use lightning storm. Aw, I'm sad. I might have to pull another group of goblins just so I can do it. Yeah, maybe not 3. There's a group over there of 2, and so I'm gonna kill this one first. And then I'm gonna go pull that group of 2, although I guess now it's 3. Whatever, I can do it. Lightning storm to the rescue! Oh no, okay, no, those 2 over there. Lightning storm, here we go, lightning storm. Go, go! Oh yeah, look at all that damage. Awesome! Brilliant. I love that skill, and I missed it so much. And I'm so glad I got it back again now. Red line is the way to go. Since I only have 1 more goblin to go and just, you know, destroy more of these food stores, I think I'm going to call it an end to this episode. So thank you very much for watching. Next time, of course, we will be questing some more in Moria. We might move on to the next area. Deep Descent, I believe, is the next kind of area we'll be working on. Maybe. We'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you around the internet.